So we are back at another location that I have been to in a previous video. This is the John Bartram Trail in Hamburg, Pennsylvania. As you can see behind me, I'm with JP Videos. We are out trying out, well, riding two of his e-bikes. We got the Jason and the, I forget what that one is. The Ingui, I don't know how to say it. I'll put it on the screen on the bottom. So we're checking out part of the Bartram Trail that I've been wanting to get to, and I've been telling him about for quite a while. Out on the other end, past Port Clinton, a good distance, is another bridge like this that the trail pretty much stops at. Marker. So we're heading out to that bridge to check that out. It's also known as the Chutes if you look at it on Google Maps. And we're also going to be going along the back side of the Port Clinton yard, so we can get you some cool shots of that as we ride past that. Also, how do you pronounce that bike?
Engwe.
Engwe, not Ingunyuan, however I said it. So there you go. I had to have the expert come over who owns it to tell me how to say it. But this is one of the key points that I wanted to show him, was this bridge here. This is former Pennsylvania Railroad line, and right below it, if you remember from my last video, we had caught Reading and Northern.
What's cotton?
Cotton.
Cotton is what you
Cotton, yeah. Caught a Reading and Northern locomotive coming through, and they actually tooted their horn in that video. So I can throw that clip in if you guys want to see it again. Well, looks like we're in luck. I hear a train horn. Well, we hear a train horn coming from that direction. So let's get you guys set up here. You guys see it yet? So that was from roughly in this general area, and we're possibly looking at this for future 2102 steam train chases, rail fanning for, you know, a spot to get some good good shots, which I do know a lot of people already know about this and have been here. I've seen other people's videos and pictures of this same bridge, so we'll probably try it out at some point. But we also want to see, because the line also goes underneath the other bridge at the other end, so checking that out as well. But we're gonna hop back on the bikes, continue on the journey, and bring you guys along.
I'll do that for.
All right, so one of the cool things about this trail is they have these markers, and I think there is, oh look, a doorbell.
I see a lantern fly.
Nope, just a bolt. Where? Oh. Am I blind? Oh, there you are.
Kill it.
Not with my camera. Kamikaze! Gotcha. And stirred up probably 20 more. They also have benches and picnic tables along the trail too, that you can stop, take a break, have a little picnic, and if you just want to come out and enjoy nature. And as he was just mentioning in his video, it's November 3rd, and it's probably, I don't know, 60 some degrees out right now. I have I have a hoodie on and I'm starting to sweat, so this will probably be getting shed here soon. Ooh, stop that in 10 minutes.
Take it off now.
So anyway, so you got the fall colors and good bit of the leaves are down, but you still have some colors up in the trees, so that's making for a real nice viewing pleasure.
I love that the trail's covered though. And
yeah, that really makes the experience that much more fun.
Makes it pop a little bit.
Yeah. So we found along the side of the trail here another one of these battery boxes for signal backup power. Concrete still intact here. The top's obviously missing, and I don't see any remnants of a switch or a signal that would have been here, but it would have been close by if it was. Plus we got a cutout right here where they dug out to put the rail line through. That is neat. Oh wow, check that out. Oh, that's the bridge. Like, I thought that was a rock jutting out. Alright, so here's Route 61 we're going underneath. I've driven over this many times. This will be the first time going under it. Not sure where the Reading and Northern line is in reference to us right now. I believe it's over to our right. Oh wow, check that out. That's a B-roll shot area. This is cool. You got to come up here and check this out. All right, so you guys know me. If I see heights, I got to check it out. So I walked up right over here. It's actually not too, it's a little steep, but not too bad. Did come across a telegraph pole base that was cut off. I'll throw a picture of it in here. So there may be more up here, but I am on top of the rock cut, which, looking straight across, you can see there's a well-cut yard over there, and at one time this went straight across here. This was all filled in, and they dug this out to put the railroad through, which is now the trail. You can see Jay down there riding through. Gives you a good vantage point being up here. There he goes. Just trying to picture the K4 steam locomotive rolling through this rock cut back in the day, or any Pensy locomotives rolling through here. That must have been a pretty cool sight. You get a good shot of the way the rock is compacted in. And any more telegraph poles or remnants, so I'm gonna start heading back down. I'll show you the one that I saw coming up. It just kind of caught my eye as I was walking up here because it just didn't look like a natural tree, but it is saw cut. You can see it right here. So that would have been a telegraph pole right there. So there must have been more going up and across. I just don't see any. And over there, that's Route 61 right there. That's actually a pretty cool view too right there. Get a shot of that. Oh, there's the Reading and Northern line, right over there. Coming into Port Clinton's yard, starting to see buildings. Oh, what's this on the left here? What do we got here? Look at that. That is freaking cool. Making mountains. I saw that in there. Somebody had pictures of this in the Google.
Alright, so out to the right down there, you can't see the outskirts of the Purchase Yard. Little hoppy park there. But just up ahead, through the trees, you can see some red buildings. That is the actual yard of Port Clinton, or Reading and Northern. But we made a pit stop here because the sign says Making Mountains, and it explains about deep ocean deposits that settle, eventually become rock, and erosion.
I'll give you a look at this up here. They actually have this little area that you can walk up and take a look, and wow, it goes straight up. It's like there's some kind of marking in the rock right there, like etching of some sort. And you see how the trees are growing out of it too. And then of course you get that view across the tracks and the highway. We got the Reading and Northern tracks right here, which we're coming into the Port Clinton yard very shortly, or just behind it I should say. Right there is Port Clinton yard.
Maybe get a better shot up closer.
I think I hear a diesel.
Probably one idling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little chilly in the shade, but I'm okay. There's that F unit right there that they're going to restore. Southern Railroad Company of New something. Missed it. Oh yeah. Oh, you all right?
Were you recording?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you are.
All right, so we made it to the Port Clinton yard. There's 3057. Ha! I wonder if 3054 is sitting here too. 3056 is here. And 3052 is over here. We passed, sitting over here. There's another 3050 something. I can't make it out. Yeah, 3057 right there. So here's a look at where the diesel locomotives sit here, and see what this is. The diesel shop is right here. So this is the diesel shop. These are all the diesels are lined up. You can see the building over there where the offices are, and then the diesel fueling tower right there. And then as we continue on, we'll see more down in this direction. There's the RDCs. Yep.
Here's nice information about the station.
Ooh. How old do you think this railroad station is? I don't know. When did Andy build it?
Right here, right above the railroad area, sign saying about how the railroad station is.
So we're at the crossroads of the trail here, of the Schuylkill River Trail. Right here is the Appalachian Trail that goes down into the yard, and then it intersects back over here where that marker is and goes up. You can actually, I don't know if you can make out, there's somebody coming down it right now. So the Appalachian Trail goes up that way, and then down through here, crosses over through Port Clinton, and then back up on the mountain on the other side. And here we got another rock cut coming up. Yep. Ribbon rail too, it looks like. Uh-oh. That one's going bye-bye. That one's going bye-bye. Maybe. Say, go talk to Andy, see if he'll cut a side out with the name on it. Let me take it. Hang it on my wall. That actually looks like an old Reading car.
Could be. There's a bunch of trucks in there.
Oh yeah.
This is a nice section right here. Look how
Yeah.
fun it is. How far does this trail go? Do you know? Like to where?
Should be.
Does it dead end?
Oh. Derailment. Yeah. Oops.
Want to investigate?
Sure.
I think we should get down up here maybe with the bike.
Yeah.
There's a little stone over here.
Oh yeah. There might. That's kind of flat up there. There might have been something up there at one time. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. There's an old pole with an electric wire still sticking out of it and everything. So we're noticing these grounds here look like there was something here at one time. So you may see a future video of us returning to explore the woods here to see what we come across.
This
See
is
if we
like
can...
something out of a movie too.
Yeah.
This gorgeous tree line. And it's like picture perfect.
You just got to sit here and wait a second. We might see Forrest come running around that corner. Squirrel! Squirrel!
Oh, there's another base up here too.
Huh.
Good timing, 'cause I gotta do a battery change.
Squirrel! So we got this concrete structure here that we are kind of curious as to what it could be. And again, you get the Reading and Northern track down there. And there is another
This could have been maybe like a,
signal base up ahead.
I don't see like a water tank station, but it could have been a station of sorts.
Ah, yeah, good point.
Filling station.
That's a good point. There is,
There could have been a tank here, maybe.
it could have been, yeah. There might be something up in there to show that. Because it's kind of like dug out a little bit right here, and then it comes back out on both sides. So here looks like another signal base, and then right here is another 2 concrete bases with anchors in them. This one still has the anchor nuts on it. Probably nice and rusted in place, so you can't get them out, but you can see the groove here where probably the cables and wires and stuff went in to go up the pole, which would have been right there. So we're finding stuff. Pennsylvania Railroad history still exists in pieces like that. Continuing on. Oh, yep, another.
here and catch a train.
Oh yeah. You sound like a big rig with them brakes.
This
So I was about to say that, this is peaceful. This is
so... Down, take a 5-minute break if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. How you doing? Over here? I look. What? Yep, that. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. I see the steel now. Oh, you can't get on it. Huh. Oh, that's a bummer. Alright, so we've come to the part of the trail where you can't continue on across the bridge, which I was hoping, from the information that I thought I had, that we were able to get out on that bridge. But we have this fence here that prevents you from going there, and they do have a map up here, and if I'm looking at this correctly, I'll show you guys on the map here. So this is the trail where we came in at. Right here's the bridge, and then they're showing this little red line going off the side here. So right here's the Reading and Northern line, which would be right there, and then this is going to be that like dirt road right there, which is going to go up to the left and then cross into River Road, which the crossing for River Road is straight ahead there, which when I did the chase for 2102 from the Schuylkill Haven run with Jamie and Nick, we actually filmed it going underneath this bridge, which is in that video, from that intersection. So I can throw a picture of that so you can see what I'm talking about. And I've never actually been up on this part yet from down there. I've been down there a couple times looking up at here, so this is my first time looking the opposite direction from being up here looking down there. So whether they're gonna make that some kind of an observation type bridge where they're gonna continue it on, because just beyond the bridge, it's hard to see with this camera, but there is a barricade across with posted no trespassing. That is a private residence and farm, and they have pasture there with horses and other animals that they do not want the trail going through their property on the original alignment. Once you bypass this and get out there on that road and go past their farm, you can see where the original alignment is, and it's kind of elevated from the road. Plus there's canal ruins back in there, so I am planning on hopefully bringing him back sometime in the future to go check out what's over on that side and continue on with the path on the other side. And then it also shows on this map that it's going to continue beyond, I forget what the name of that town is, but Route 895, it'll continue on to the Auburn Dam.
Is that Orwigsburg?
No, Orwigsburg's back this way.
Is it?
Yeah, I forget the name of that town. I can look it up. Delano? No, it's not Delano.
It's closer to Pottsville, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Closer to Schuylkill Haven, because Schuylkill Haven's up this direction. So yeah, it's closer to Pottsville. So, and then they got, yeah, Auburn SRT Bridge and Trail Connector coming 2022. Well, 2022 is almost done. You better get on that.
Well into 2022.
So this is the portion of the bridge that they have redone already. And you see they have these nice steel rails on either side. New concrete probably poured on top of what was underneath. And then if you look down here to the left, you can see the Reading and Northern Bridge, which is known on maps as the Chutes, because they do kayaking and stuff through here, being as that's the Schuylkill River. So they'll actually kayak through there, and I think that's just what they dubbed it, the Chutes. So you can see it's kind of like a spillway underneath that bridge. Barely make it out, but you can see water kind of going down and flowing, and good clogging up too from debris. Be probably good to clean that out a little bit, because water's just flowing through 2 or 3 of those and that's it. But also, the interesting, looking at it from here, you can see the different types of construction on that bridge. You can see stone pillar here, a half concrete and brick pillar there, next one's half concrete and brick, and the next one's stone with brick on top, and it just continues on. So which ones are original and which ones were redone, or if that's just how they build it from new, that is interesting to know.
Look at that down here.
Yeah, they got a little cofferdam around the base over here, and you can see the old Reading railing still on there, handrail. This may, well, no, this is repoured. You can see they plugged holes here. This would have been where the ties would have been.
Mm-hmm.
But even to just take a ride out to this point, I mean, this is a really beautiful area. You got some really nice views, especially this time of year with the fall foliage, the leaves coming off the trees, floating in the water. You got some sunk down at the bottom, you can see. It's a real nice ride. According to that, we're about 6 miles from where we started. So now that we're gonna turn around and double back, we got a couple other things that I'm going to take him and show him on the bottom side of the parking area. Which would be related to the Schuylkill navigation canal system. Any of you who caught that video that I did with Randy from Emerald Sound Productions, where we were out in Birdsboro and we came across that weir, which was a concrete looking wall in the middle of nowhere. There's one of those up here in Hamburg too, so I'm going to show that to Jay, because I had found that just on a scouting adventure one time when I was out with Laura, just bored driving around. Actually, the day we filmed that previous video of the other bridge that we were on, came across that as we were walking down the trail. So we're gonna go check that out, and maybe 1 or 2 more things in the Hamburg area, and that'll probably be it. So we'll see what we find on our way back, or if we're just gonna do straight ride back. I guess you guys will find out when we get to that point. Thank you. I know. I know, I'm watching yours doing that too. Well, there you go. There was some nice bonus footage for you. The Reading Fast Freight, Reading and Northern Fast Freight just went through. Of course, we didn't catch it while we were on the trail, but hopefully Jay caught it out here because he just left, and I sent him a text already saying, please tell me you got that. But I don't know how far out he got, if he got through the intersection already or the crossing. So I'll wait until see if he responds back to me and lets me know. But first off, I wanted to thank him for letting me use the JCon foldable e-bike. That was pretty cool riding those along the trail there. We covered 6 miles, well, 12 miles, 6 miles out, 6 miles back in like a fraction of the time if we would have been walking or riding a regular bike, or less energy exerted, but yet you're still exerting energy because you're still pedaling it. So I do like the feature that you still get some exercise with it, or you could just ride it, one or the other, where the scooter is just you ride it. There's no really exercise to be had with that. But so I do like the fact that you can get some exercise with the bike. And also like to thank him for also coming out and checking this portion out with me. I had scouted it out kind of from this end and from the other end prior, like a year ago or so. Once with Laura, her and I came out and we checked out this end, and then I went out on my bike prior, probably back in the spring, and checked out the other end on my own. So it was neat to be able to go and ride that together and find the finds that we did find, and do have plans to come back and do some other stuff along the trail again, maybe in the winter time or another day, you know, in the future. So it'd be cool to go out there and experience that again. He's thinking about bringing some of his ready-made meals, so we can just go out there and sit along one of those benches and maybe catch a train going by while we're making some meals and having some food and just relax and enjoy the scenery and the sights and stuff like that. So looking forward to that in the future. Also looking forward to all the other adventures we, you know, have coming up. But I'd like to thank you also, all of you viewers, for watching. The sub count is climbing, and I can't express my joy and happiness to that enough. I appreciate each and every one of you for sticking by and being there for me, even at the times where I'm not posting videos. I know there are times where I deal with some stuff or I get busy with other things that I just don't feel like editing, or, you know, I'm tied up with other things that I can't edit. I don't have the time, but I do appreciate you guys hanging in there and staying with me while I go through those periods where we have the lulls of no videos. But I also try to make up for it by doing live streams in between when I can. So hopefully that's helpful too, to keep you guys entertained. I definitely enjoy bringing you guys laughs and smiles and things like that. So so yeah, so for those of you who are new to the channel, thank you for climbing aboard, and I hope to bring you some more fun and videos along the way that you're going to enjoy, and hopefully you do enjoy them. If you're new here and you like this kind of content or any of the other content that I put out, I would appreciate you subscribing. That would doesn't cost a thing, and it would definitely appreciate it. I just said that. So if you're new here and would like to subscribe, I would definitely appreciate that. And if you'll enjoy the content that I am putting out, then be sure to drop comments and let me know what you think of the content, and you know, any information that you may have for anything, feel free to add it in. I'm always open for learning new things that I missed or things that I don't know. You know, I'm not always good at doing my research beforehand, so kind of wing it as I go. It's a little tougher for me to get out sometimes with the fuel costs, so I definitely appreciate, you know, the views, because eventually it helps. If I can get a tank of fuel out of it once in a while, it definitely helps. So I appreciate that very much, to be able to bring you guys good quality fun entertainment and keep the channel growing. So that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one, and make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.